Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last we left off, we were about to embark on a very interesting portion of the game. I say interesting, for many people it's actually horrific, especially when you're not expecting it. So, there's a reason why I wanted to take care of everything before this point, because this is where we start entering the point of no return, as I've already said a few times, but you'll see what I mean. First of all, there's a reason why I avoided accessing the galaxy map, because the instant that you do, after EDI makes that announcement, you know, the whole I suggest you take a shuttle to your next location, the instant you do, this cutscene happens.
Hey Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I just love the implicit trust between the two of them. That she even says something like, the ship's all yours. So clearly we are going to be taking, deciding who our next mission members are on the shuttle itself. Although this cutscene's certainly a little different. Well, looks like all is well.
I'm telling you, EDI, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
What?
Transmitting? To who?
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. And Shepard's not on board.
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What?
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Obviously his script there in the captions was a little bit delayed. Now,
Shit.
yeah, that's right, you get to play as completely unarmed and crippled Joker. Yay, right? Oh boy. And no, you can't stop and look at it. If you do, they will capture you. And you really don't want that to happen. This is kind of one of those really nerve-wracking scenes because you can't really do much to fight back against it. All you can do is follow the lights. Fortunately, this game does provide you with exactly where you need to go, just in case you get a little disoriented from everything that's going on. But when I say that we can't stop and look, I mean it, because if Joker gets captured, game over. That's just it.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker! This deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, don't get too close. And you recognize that from the collector ship before? Yeah, that's exactly what they're
Fusion
doing.
plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
That is a very good question. Okay.
Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
Oh boy.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck.
So you don't want to actually follow the lights this time. You want to go into the shaft she directs you to. Because the lights will just lead you right back out to the collectors. You don't want to do that. Now this next scene is the bane of many people, especially if you don't know what you're doing the first time through. I mean, this whole sequence is not exactly fun.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Yeah. So stop here and wait. And even wait a little bit longer.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection.
Yeah, if you emerge too soon, guess what? They will come out, they will grab you. And here's the part where we question whether or not we're doing the right
thing. I will
thing.
open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Jeff?
Shit.
Wait a minute, haven't you been calling
in
him
the engine room.
Mr. Moreau?
I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Oh. Yeah. Poor Joker. Having to deal with all of that and having to watch all of that happen. Watching the crew getting kidnapped by the collectors.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I kind of understand why Miranda's upset, but I also, as we lived the experience, so to speak, we know exactly what happened with Joker, so there's really no way of controlling that.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
There's that Jeff again. You'll actually notice that entirely up until this point, she has always referred to him as Mr. Moreau. Now that she's not bound by the system as much anymore.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
EDI and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? EDI cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
EDI's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
And you can launch right into it, but I'm actually going to take a second before we do that.
I'll give the order soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
So yeah, remember what I said about you really can't go back after this point? You can try to tackle more missions, especially things like loyalty missions after this point, but every single mission that you do will affect the crew. that have been kidnapped. If you don't go immediately, there's a good chance they will die. I think I lost some fish. Yeah, I lost some of the eels, I think. God damn it. I waited too long. See? That's why you don't want to wait too long. Now it's the fault of this relic. It killed the fish. Get rid of it, Shepard! Okay. I'm sorry for that little bit of randomness, but yeah. If you do one mission, I think it's something like, half the crew ends up, dying. I'm going to spare the details on exactly what that is, although if you know the Collectors, and you remember what happened the last time we visited their base, you know what they do with their human captives. They don't stay captives for very long. If you do 4 missions, I think it is, or something like 3 or 4 missions, you lose all of them. And we don't want to do that.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where Collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
It's okay.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
Yeah, familiarity with EDI.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Okay.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If 2 AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
So they're getting along a lot better now.
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
I mean, after all, she did kind of save his life and all of that. So, you may remember early on when trying to talk with Edie?
Yes, Shepard.
Her conversations were very, very limited.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
So before, she would say, I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to give you that information. I think she would even glow red if you asked her that question.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Billions?
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
That was an interesting angle to go with. Sure, this game occasionally still has its bugginess. So,
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
And, yeah, so Alliance people are donating to Cerberus. Huh? Yeah, the ship looks pretty empty now. And there is actually one person, well, if you want to call it that I want to talk to. Because we haven't had a lot of time with this particular... I can't exactly say individual now, can I? And I want to see something. Because on one occasion, I walked in here and he started doing something. Let's see if he enters that cycle. Sorry, this might take a minute or two depending on how he does the cycle. How long it takes him to get through the cycle. Because I didn't even know he could do this. I say he, but again, I didn't know that Legion could do this until one day I randomly happened to walk in on him doing it. You want to do it, Legion? You want to not make me sound like an idiot? Come on. I will eventually catch you doing it. In the meantime, I do actually want to talk with
Commander.
it. Yeah, I want to learn more about you.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
Wait a minute. You were following the trail from a lot of the major missions throughout Mass Effect 1?
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
You guys are internet trolls?
Sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
The code is superior. But I do have a question. Why use her armor?
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
It sounds like we've got a bit of a fanboy on our hands. It's kind of not exactly explicitly stated, but yeah, the fact that he was searching for that long for Shepard exclusively. I say he, but again, the Geths that were not a member of the heretics, so to speak. But that, yeah, and then of course, he finds her armor and uses that to patch himself with, instead of any other numerous available resources or anything like that. And that awkward, stilted, no data available. Anyway, on that note, I'm out of time for this installment of Let's Play Mass Effect 2, but I hope to see you next time where, well, we go get our crew. Hope to see you then. Hey guys! I bet you weren't expecting to see me after all of that. Well, I have something to talk about with you, and it's pretty darn important. Many of you have already seen my video posted announcing my Patreon page. I wanted to take a moment to let you guys know a little more about what's going on with that. You might have noticed the occasional lag in updates. This is because, while I love making Let's Play videos, I'm losing energy to a job that takes more out of me than I have the ability to give. I would love to dedicate my time and energy entirely to making content for you guys, but I also have to pay bills. Patreon is my best bet for being able to do both. Not only will you guys get more consistent and steady updates if I'm able to meet my goals, but I'll have more content that I'm producing on a regular basis. Plus, there are rewards for patrons. Things like extra content, exclusive videos, even Let's Play series. Plus, there's even a chance to guest with me on a video. So, if you're interested in helping me to make more content for you, I recommend checking out the link in the annotations on this video, or in the author's notes below. Even as little as $1 a month would help me out tremendously. Either way, thank you so much for watching.